Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for more Age of Wonders 3. In the last episode, Pippin came out of nowhere and just straight up knocked Frodo out of the game. Actually, technically, I did, because Frodo came running into my land, retreating from Pippin, and I just sort of caught him around this forest here, and we made short work of him. So Frodo is out of the game now. Pippin seems to be a rising threat now that he has, presumably, two capitals, assuming he still holds his own. So yeah, and then Merry is just running around in the middle somewhere. We thought he was going to invade me for a little bit, then he turned around and skipped town, ran off somewhere to the west. So I'm basically trying to gear my units up to be able to convert other stuff, dominate whatever, any ability I can, and also trying to research to get degenerate so I can just get more heroes. The more heroes, the better, because I can really make use of my Inspire Loyalty spell if I can do that. Speaking of which, how is that spell looking? We need to, before I go to the next turn, make sure it's fully maxed out. It is still, so I think I'm good. I can cast more spells, but I'm kind of saving mana a little bit right now. Um, so let's see, 193. I got 900 capacity, so I can afford to let that pile up a little bit. There are some other global spells I'm going to want to cast, so we'll let that be for now, and we'll move on to the next turn. I do have my builder down here, so I'm ready to start building towards Pippin, but I'm trying to decide what sort of angle I want to take. I guess going from this city straight west is probably good enough. Yeah, that works. Okay, I think I got a plan here. We just got to get Sam's army down, so we've got ranged support, high-speed range support for that matter. A lot of mounted units, mounted archers, so that'll be helpful. And I think we can just go to the next turn. Just got to keep an eye on things over here. Merry got Paragon. Do you get a tier? Isn't that a tier 4 unit? It won't let me look at it until everyone's cycled through the turns. I think that's a tier 4 unit, which for Merry would have to mean a Manticore Rider, I think. Which would mean he does have cities somewhere. Oh, he and Pippin are going at it, it looks like. I don't know, it's hard to tell if they're interested in coming after me or if they want to fight each other. Can't believe Mary's still hanging in there. Okay, I got another mounted archer. I think my capital city's made enough units for now. I want to focus on some more buildings. Probably want to grab the Eagle's Nest and the Rider's Hall. I'm going to do it this way, though. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the public baths to boost the city's happiness above 600, then build the Rider's Hall, and then the Eagle Nest. Yeah, I like that. Then I can start getting some flying units on the field, too. More monster hunters getting produced. And how do I want to approach this? I want Sam down here, really. It looks like things are about to really pop off over here near Pippin, so maybe I should move my throne city to Hamlet. It's a better capital anyway. It's a better city anyway. It would take 3 turns. That might be worth doing, though. I like Hamlet a lot better than I like this city. And it would be easier to defend. Especially with that wall of mountains. There's very few... Yeah, I mean, there's very few access points for this city. There's a river right over here, a massive wall of mountains with a pass here, and a much smaller pass here guarded by this city. I think it makes perfect sense to move my capital in this game. I'm going to actually go ahead and do that. Wait, hang on. I think I need to wait No, I don't want to do that on this turn. I want the book to finish first. In case of instant production being done, I'm going to just throw the slaughter pits in there. But if that doesn't happen, I will just install the throne or start moving the throne on the next turn. Yeah, he's got a tier 4. Mary's got a tier 4. He presumably got a Mana Core Rider, because I don't know of anything else he could get. Let's check the diplomacy menu and see if we can figure this out. How are you still alive, dude? Yeah, he's got Shadowborn Adept, but not Master, so it couldn't be a Fallen Angel. Or whatever those units are called, the Dark Angels. Yeah, nothing else he has. It has to be a Mana Core Rider. Unless he, no, because there's no dwelling, so he couldn't have a dwelling unit either. Which means he must have a city somewhere. I can't think of... If there's another way you could have pulled that off, let me know. But I'm beginning to think Mary conquered a city from somebody else. I'd like to know who it was. Because there was a long period of time early in the game where he didn't really have any significant armies in this area. I'm beginning to think he's got something in the middle of the map. Okay, I'm still not getting Degenerate. This game's not being very nice. What's the next cheapest thing? I guess War Anthem. Yeah, I mean, War Anthem's a good one to get anyway. I don't know why I didn't grab that. Alright, let's get you guys down here. I think maybe I'll wait until the next turn to start building that road, just so I can properly bunch up all my good units. Could use a few more Berserkers. Alright, buddy. You're gonna come down with them. I need you. More monster hunters up here. I'm just gonna stack quite a few units in this city because of Bilbo. But Bilbo could make... Oh, man, I need more pikes up there, though, too. I need pikes friggin' everywhere, because Bilbo's also got Exalted that could fly right over my walls and harass range units. So if I build anything in this city for free, I'm gonna want the Phalanx. In fact, I think I just want Phalanxes. I can't afford to move the capital right now. Can't afford the time. Yeah, I need like another full stack of these guys. I just need anti-aircraft everywhere. Okay, well, we got a few Berserkers that can sneak around and get behind the walls. Sam got his book. I'm going to reorganize his inventory so I don't forget it's in there. Although I normally do have it behind. I normally keep the healing items up front. I think it's okay where it's at. It's fine. You guys camp. Actually, you guys need to properly camp, because I don't really need to be notified every turn about them. Alright, let's do this. Let's go to the next turn, and yeah, I don't need to cast spells right now. So we'll go to the next turn and keep an eye on things over here. Problem with a game like this is every time you kill one person, you leave a power vacuum. Now, fortunately, I was able to absorb Mary's power vacuum for the most part, but I am worried about if I kill Pippin, then who takes over Pippin's old stuff. At the moment, though, I don't really need to kill Pippin. I just need to get him out of this area. What level is that warlord? Oh, where'd he go? Dang it. I wanted to check that, because if he gets Blood Brothers, I won't be able to convert him. Although, I think actually with Degenerate, I still would technically have a chance if I can get Degenerate to come into my spell book so I can research it. Alright. that. And we're back to spamming halfling phalanx, which is fine. That's probably what we need to do. All right, builder. I think it's time. Let's make a move on Pippin. Just straight west. And I'm going to put Sam's army right here. Empton's army there. And build the bridge on the next turn and try to cross. Also, I'm going to need berserkers in the area. And they can't quite reach, so we'll have to have them catch up. I may put them, like, nearby. Maybe, actually here is fine. As many berserkers as I can get. And then aside from that, probably fast units. Or maybe a few monster hunters, just in case I run into something that they would be good at killing. Monster hunters are pretty fast too, and they can swim. So yeah, I'll throw a few monster hunters in, and then we'll just leave a few little scattered defenders here, just in case they're needed. How are you doing on stuff? What do I want to do here? I could make halfling berserkers, and I actually probably could use some more of them. Because I need abilities to get over the walls. I'm going to go ahead and get the barracks in the arena, though, so they're being produced at higher levels. We'll do that in case of a happiness event. And I'll continue stacking units here, but extra phalanxes coming out of this city, I think I'm just going to send up here in case Bilbo throws a bunch of Exalted my way. So I would like to be ready for that. Okay, mana's looking okay. Eventually I'm going to be hitting my cap again, but I'm also going to have more spells that I want to cast before long too. Okay, let's do that. And you know what? I think I was researching maybe in the wrong slots, because there's like a whole system for how these slots work. I can never remember it. People re-explain it to me in the comments all the time. But like basically these three are always combat spells, but I think there may be a preset division between like your specializations and your class, with some of them being for class and some of them being specific to your specializations. So hopefully this is one that's specific to my specializations, and wild magic is also a specialization. So I think researching War Anthem may give me a higher chance to getting Degenerate. Mary's turn is taking a while. What is he doing? And Pippin is trying to get things organized. That is a dwarf warlord. I can't do anything with that. But I think on the next turn I can actually hit that city. War Anthem is researched. Nope, that's Phoenix Warrior. That is not a specialization spell. That is a Warlord spell, as is Killing Spree. It's a good Warlord spell, so I'll take it. But I think I'm gonna want Conqueror here pretty soon, because that's just a good Empire upgrade. No, I gotta stick with these combat spells because I have to stick with these combat spells because I need more heroes. They're very important to my overall economy because of the Inspire Loyalty spell. Alright, you go back there and make sure that Bilbo doesn't do anything funny. This city got done with the barracks, which means I'm going to switch that to arena. And then after that, probably several more berserkers, just for wall climbing's sake. They're going to be absolute unit spam for a little while until I can spend the time to research the produce warbreed spell. Bush produce public baths. Writer's Hall is next, which is fine, because now we could get lucky with an autocomplete. Trying to think if there's anything else here that I need, but for Eagle Riders, but I don't think there is. I think that would be enough. I might want to put rabbit burrows in some of my lesser defended cities eventually. I may might do that in my capital, actually, just have that queued up. Alright, once we build this bridge, there's no going back. I will forever have these two pieces of land connected. But so be it. Because it looks to me like there aren't any other... Well, actually, hang on. Sam can fly. I can scout this out a little bit and see what I'm running into. And it looks to me like it's just those guys, and they're partially weakened. This seems like a good time to attack, so I'm gonna go for it. Alright, build road. 60 gold for that bridge. And everyone can come flooding across. Range units with Sam, melee with Pippin, and other random guys coming up the middle, I guess. Now, to do this correctly, well, you know what? This is actually fine. I'm just going to do it this way. All right. Another massive city siege. Here we go. I was not expecting to be sieging Pippin at this point. Oh my gosh, look at this army. I was not expecting to be sieging Pippin at this point in the game. I was expecting to be up north by Bilbo, but things just shook out differently than I was expecting. Okay, so we've got only a couple range units, I think, plus this hero, which I can't convert, unfortunately. It is a dwarf. That is not allowed. Just the adventurer and the jester, so nothing too scary. I'm gonna just rush these berserkers, just full wall rush this side, try to pull his armies away. And in the meantime, I'll pull everybody else to this side and try to distract a little bit, but from kind of a safe distance. He does have the rabbit burrows, which are always a little nuisance, but it should be fine. Also, I'm going to give Sam Touched by Faith for a few free points, so let's just get that out of the way now and try to get archers and phalanxes sort of mixed up together over here. And if they start moving units to deal with berserkers... Oh, nice, I got lucky. Because now there's going to be berserkers on the wall. You're going to have to do something about that. And monster hunters can just sort of hang out nearby and look cool, I guess. Okay, so on this turn, they may shift a lot of their range units down to where they can hit that other stuff, and then I will hit in force with the big army. I can always pull those berserkers off the wall if I need to. And I could also just try to dominate, well, there's not really any halfling units here worth dominating, except for maybe the Eagle Rider. Yeah, I could try to get the Eagle Rider, that's about it. Dominator, convert. Also, Pippin is really hurt. Why is he so injured? I think maybe the rabbits attacked him, I think. Well, I can just spam healing, because that'll come back, so... And that guy right there is now a prime target for... Okay, he wants to stay up there, but it looks like everybody else is coming down. Okay, good. So that means everybody here charges. This guy is a prime target for Nourishing Meal at this point. So I'm going to give that to him. That is Pimpton, that is not Sam. Okay, here we go. Nourishing Meal on you. And now it's just a matter of beating down the gate with only one unit shooting at me, and I can probably, if he's gonna lower his guard again, I will just mass archers and try to brute force him through the wall or over the wall. Now the question is, do I want these guys over the wall or not? You know what I do? I want them up and over here, like as far this direction as possible. They purely exist to be a distraction. That is their only purpose. I just want to make sure that I am out of range of anything that's melee, so that I can get back off the wall in a minute if I need to. This guy I'm going to pull off the wall now because he's a little injured. And just kind of continue to be a distraction over here with this force. I think they figured out what I was trying to do. Well, to some extent, anyway. Okay, now I think it's time for them to try to get off the walls. I don't know if they can, though, actually. They're a little boxed in here. You know what? Berserkers are expendable. You guys just sit up here and defend. You are cannon fodder for sieges, I'm afraid. Okay, and I think I can just spam range at this guy now. I probably won't kill him on this turn, but maybe on the next. Unless I crit. I mean, I'll take that. And actually, Sam could flank him. So if I can lower him enough, Sam could just fly up behind him and take him out. These guys have sprint. I can get them to good angles. I think I've got this. He's going to die, which means I want to pull out as many of these guys as I can. The other side's about to fall. The only problem is I don't know that I can safely get these people all out. I'll leave these two here at guarding the guy on the wall. And I'll send some help down. How far can that guy make it? He can make it there. He may... Okay, I think I can trick the Griffin Rider into doing something dumb and getting himself killed here. He may actually go behind and flank the Monster Hunter now, though. Okay, well, those guys are fine defending exactly where they are. I want this guy to move up. I want at least one of these. Okay, how much damage can Sam do to him now? I'm going to just go ahead and fly up and and see, and he can't get lucky. I'm gonna war cry. Okay, just didn't quite get it, which is unfortunate because I wanted that XP for Sam. But it's fine. We can move up and finish him off and start working on that gate, which they crit. Like to see that. And then this guy can shoot back at that jester who wants to come be a little pest. Oh, that was not a great unit for Rabbit Burrow to target on this turn. That monster hunter's dead now, I think. Oh, he survived, but... possibly not for long. We're getting a little stuck in here. That was not ideal, but all right. That will end in the monster hunter's demise, so I'm going to pull him out. Where's the other monster hunter? Did he die? No, I have two there, but they're both just about dead. Could land 2 hits on him and then he would kill me using one of his action points. Could then use the other action point on the next turn to kill the other monster hunter, so that's not really worth it for me. I'm just gonna back off, and oh, I forgot about that guy up there. Crap. Well, he's just gonna die now. Wait, hang on. You came back and Sam almost died? Wait, what happened up here? What did he do? Does he have... He's got creation magic, I think 1 level of it. Does that give him access to resurrect? I didn't think that it did. Keep working on that gate, man. We gotta get in there. So I don't really know what just happened up here. Okay, that was a really nice crit. Sam needs to heal himself, so... And I think I'm going to stand on that guy's corpse while I do it, just in case. And can I do anything about this little pest? Yep, I certainly can. Okay, I think everybody else is pretty much stuck in place. Let's go to the next turn. This army down here is probably all gonna die, but that's okay. They were all expendable. Oh, he does have... Oh, it's Crypt of Unlife is what it is. Okay. Well, at least I got this guy out, except he's gonna probably get eaten by rabbits. Unless he can get in the walls soon. He's totally dead. It's fine. What I probably should have done is moved him away and kept more units outside of the wall. Just in the hopes that they attacked other units instead of him. But now he's dead regardless, I think, because the halfling range unit can just shoot him. Okay, Ironheart for Sam. We'll get everybody up onto the wall. Look at him. He's getting lucky. Oh, not lucky enough. Yeah, this guy didn't spawn in a great spot when he revived. Sorry, buddy. You're toast. I don't think Crypt of Unlife can revive units that have already been revived. So, like, I don't think he can get back up again, because that was then a ghoul halfling. I may still have a chance to get this Eagle Rider, though, and I'm gonna try. Alright guys, well... Oh, he's gonna start reviving my units too. I forgot that's how Crypt of Unlife works. Oh well. I think we can manage it. Let's see, you actually need healing. Let's do that. And we'll let the Eagle Rider come to us. I think, what do I want to let him attack? I'll probably let a pikeman get one swing at him. Actually, you know what? We'll let him attack Sam. That's fine. We'll let him attack Sam. Because I think he'll want to. I don't know if he'll go for the pikeman because of the first strike. And I know he would just love to wing beat a giant group of units, so we're going to just deny him that. Okay, that is fine. He wants to let his guard down doing that. Just need to make sure I keep Sam and Pimpton safe while I attempt to do this. Target cannot be affected. Why not? Oh, because he's undead. Oh, I killed him at one point down on the other corner of the map. Okay, well, never mind. I guess everyone just dies. That guy's already really low health. He's an easy kill. I just need to soften him up with a little bit of range, and then it's all over. And you... Okay. Thank you for participating. Is that a guaranteed kill now? That is a guaranteed kill. Okay. I'm gonna let... I should have given that to Sam. Well, we'll have Sam heal himself on this turn. And Pimpton is gonna go for this guy. That's a 21 to 30, so I need to soften him up from this side just a little bit, if I can. So maybe arrows from this angle, yeah. I think that'll work. Okay, not as well as I had hoped. Do I have any more? Try this. That should be enough, I think. As long as he doesn't get lucky. There we go, got it. Sam can then heal himself, and it's just a matter of mopping up the leftovers, which are technically my leftovers. Alright, let's all come on down. Gotta get those archers up on the walls. And you're back, aren't you? Okay. Crypt of Life is annoying. But eventually you will run out of units that you can resurrect. It will happen. Ouch. Nice job, Sam. Oh, geez, they're tanky. What did they... Wait, do they have projectile resistance? No, ranged... Oh, I'm getting my 50% rage penalty, that's why. I'm so used to having elf archers, I've been spoiled. Alright, those guys are actually decently good against pikes because of overwhelm. So I'm probably not going to stand a phalanx in the gate. I'll just have one nearby in case he's needed. Oh yeah, there's the whole go over the wall. Wait, hang on. He went completely over the wall? How did he do that? Oh, technically it's his gate, right? It's not my gate. Okay. That's fair. That's a fair point. I was very confused there for a moment. Alright, well, let's patch you up. Yeah, technically I would need to break that. Although I'm not sure that I actually really want to break that, so I'll just sit on the wall and shoot. Because I don't know what other armies are nearby, and I may have to turn around and defend this city right after this. I know he had a ton of Eagle Riders around here. Oh, stop, please. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have Pippin come down here. Sam can get in a melee fight with the Berserker because Sam isn't actually vulnerable to the... Well, he's can be damaged, but he's not particularly weak to a Berserker. How many more can you guys get up? It's gotta be one of the last ones. Okay, that actually was a pretty substantial hit there, but it's fine. Everything is under control, I think. Alright, I want archers just wrecking these units. Get rid of that guy, especially. And I actually am going to stand a unit in the gate now because I don't want them just being able to freely run through it. So you can go there. He just keeps getting... Oh, hey, I had an archer up here that I forgot about. Okay, that guy's dead. All I need to do is kill the Griffin Rider on this turn, and this dang battle ends. Just go away. I'm going to soften him up from this side. Love how these guys have sprint. Although it didn't really make a difference there. Okay, I think I finally took that city. Jeez. Alright, what do we got here? No other armies in sight. Although I wouldn't be surprised if somebody made a move to try to take that builder. Lost a whole big group of phalanxes and berserkers and monster hunters, but that's okay. That's what they're there for. I want more berserkers and more monster hunters now. Eventually I will get war breeds, which will kind of replace the berserkers, but for now those guys are my best choice at causing a distraction and taking cities. Unfortunately, Frodo's capital really not that good. I mean, I could, if I can get the borders to expand once more, I'm gonna go ahead and absorb it. If I can get the borders to expand once more, I get a dungeon in them and a mine. But oh, that's Mary's city. Mary's got another city right over there. Okay, that's what's going on here. Mary's got one right smack in the middle of the map. Alright, well, I like the units that I've got stationed up there. I think with me having my bigger army down here, what I'm going to do is leave those 4 monster hunters. I'm going to move the kind of lower tier defenders down to the city that's actively producing units, because I want better stuff up here for Bilbo, and I will divert more monster hunters and stuff up this way, or at least one more. What do I have up there? 3 of the... yeah, I got a lot of range units up here. So yeah, it's mostly just I need pikemen up there filling out the gaps. That should be enough to deal with Bilbo. Whatever I don't have in those 2 stacks, so maybe like 5 more pikemen up there, would be enough to deal with any exalteds between pikemen, monster hunters, and halfling mounted archers on walls. I should be in pretty good shape to deal with anything Bilbo would throw at me. These armies here are good. Let's see what kind of loot I got from that. Okay, we got a King Griffin. All right, I like to see that. That gives a flying mount for Pippin. Great. I think I'm going to... I'll give... Sam can get first strike from an upgrade, so I think I'll let Pippin have this one. It does give you a little extra range strength, which would also benefit Pippin because he's got holy bolts that he uses more often. So yeah, I think that King Griffin goes to Pippin. Sam can probably take this sword. He's probably more likely to do range attacks. There is a ring, a brazier or bracelet. Okay, it's a bracelet, not a ring. Dang. I've got a crossbow there for Pippin. I've got another magic damage channel there, one for each. This item is actually so useless that I'm not even going to keep it. That just gets sold right away. There probably is no blight on this map. And the rest of those go to good old Pippin here. So we'll move Sam out, move him in, so he can pick up his loot. I guess his alarm, he can just go in there. Do that, and that. Actually, I'll put the... There we go. That looks good to me. I think Sam may actually benefit more from that regeneration stone right now. I may give that to him as well. Yeah, for the moment, these guys are both just going to sit on defense, so I'll have them go trade items. This, I think, is better off for Sam. Because Sam has less healing, even though he does have the potion of healing now, but... Actually, yeah, I suppose it doesn't really matter, but I suppose Sam is more likely to take damage. I feel like he's Genghis Khan leading around all his mounted archers. Okay, we got the barracks back here. Next is the arena, then a whole bunch of angry little bearded halflings with axes, and phalanxes getting produced like crazy here, which is exactly what we need. I think we're just going to play defense against Bilbo. And eventually I'm going to move my capital down here, but as of right now, this city is actually the better defended one because of all the stuff I'm putting in it, so maybe it's not so bad to leave it as my capital for now. I can't really do... Oh wait, I can do something about that. Now is a great time for Authority of the Sword, because then I just get those. Perfect. Now Mary can't grow his city and snag those from me while I'm in the process of absorbing this one. That is a really cheap spell to maintain, too. That is very nice. Okay, we'll keep working on Research or Phoenix Warrior, and hopefully we can get Degeneration to pop up. I'm just really desperate for more heroes to cut down on costs and lead my armies. Okay, I think that's all I really want to do on this turn, unless I want Scales of Fortune on this city as well. I guess I may as well. It is another city that could make decent phalanxes, so I'll go ahead. Since I don't have anything else that I'm using mana for right now, I may as well get it up and active. And we got enough time. Let's see if we can get a little bit more gameplay in here. Let's move on to the next turn. Coming for you, Mary. You can't hide forever. Why is this turn taking so long? That kind of makes me a little nervous. He should be in terrible shape right now. He's in the middle of a tiny map surrounded by enemies. Well, at least now we know where Pippin is. He's sneaking around in the forests. Yeah, whatever he's got in there is bigger than what it looks like. And here comes Kipper the Tireless, who cannot have Blood Brothers yet because he's only level 6. And Shadow Stalkers! Yay! Alright, that's fun. So... you have True Sight now, right? Because that's what that thing gives you? Or no, is it Sam that has that? One of them is True Sight. Yeah, Sam does. Gold Wyvern. So I shouldn't be walking into a trap here. Let's hold off on casting Scales of Fortune just yet, just in case I need combat spells, and we'll get that notification out of the way. You know what, let's take care of some of the city stuff here. Riders Hall, next in queue, Eagle Nest, that's fine. We'll just leave that the way it is. And this city is doing what it needs to be doing. We got to keep moving these guys into this city as fast as I can. Make sure Bilbo's not doing anything sneaky. I think we're okay there. Yeah, I think I'm good unless I want to pull forward more units to assist on the front line. But I think I'm probably going to jump out and try to kill those armies. I think I can handle them. It's only one Shadow Stalker right now, and this guy does not have any way to resist, convert, and dominates. And dominate technically resets. You can do it more than once in a battle. Since it wears off in 3 turns, I think its cooldown is 3 turns. So I could potentially set this up to where basically this guy has to join me no matter what. And I think I'm going to do exactly that. So let's go ahead and save, and then charge gloriously into battle here. The weird thing is, I know I saw other movements like moving, or units like moving into this forest and then just disappearing. So, but Sam's got true sight. He should be fine. Oh, it was, the other Shadow Stalkers. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't have a great answer to those. The phalanxes would be okay because they do a little bit of spirit damage, but they got inflict exhausting fatigue. These guys are going to be a problem. I think I need meat shields. Yeah, I need meat shields here. Okay, what I need to do is get units in this city as fast as possible. So we finish the road and try to see who can make it here to help with the defense, which is going to leave these two guys out. I want to maybe move them up there just a little bit. Let's finish that road. Okay, come on, guys. It's a road all the way. Oh wait, there's hasteberries right along the way. Okay, I can get a nice big extra chunk of units in here. One of which is a monster hunter, which can do a little better against those shadow stalkers. As a matter of fact, I want more monster hunters because I just saw shadow stalkers. They've got that elemental slayer, so it should perform pretty well. We'll build 4 of them and then maybe a couple more berserkers. And then in the meantime, well, you guys can park it by the city, but the rest of this group, I want to get those haste berries and get to this city's defense as soon as possible. So I'm going to hold ground. He can come attack me if he wants. I am not going to engage him in open field combat with 3 shadow stalkers in the mix. That is too much. I don't have a good enough answer to that, since the Eagle Riders and the Succubi will be tying up. Plus, yeah, the Succubi too, they could convert my units. I don't like that either. Alright, we defend on the walls. It's too risky trying to do that in the open field, so wall defense it is. Also, I need to drop 1 unit because this builder's going to be stuck in here. Unless I use it as bait. I could use it as bait. To maybe split an army into doing something dumb. Because these guys could make it here, the builder can go there, so it's completely separate from everything else. And wouldn't draw anyone else into the battle. Yeah, I'll set a... Builders only cost 60 gold, I'll spend 60 gold on a little trap. Okay, you go there and just kind of sit. And hope for the best. In the meantime, I want you guys here, you here. We'll set up like this, I think. Full defenses on top of the walls. And then have those guys be like little extra defenders down there. I like how I was thinking about slowing down unit production and then just ended up doubling down on it. Okay, we are gonna have to unfortunately end this episode here because I am running out of time today to record. I hate to do this because I know it's a little bit of a cliffhanger. We may have a city defense coming up, and I'm curious to see what Pippin does, but I'm afraid you guys will have to come back next time. I am planning on recording again next weekend, so there will be more to come. But if you have comments or feedback, please go ahead and leave them on this episode, as I will be checking all of those before I record again. But thanks so much for watching, everybody. This series is continuing to get more and more interesting, I think. Looking forward to seeing if Bilbo ends up trying anything, or if he ends up giving up, and what Merry and Pippin decide to do next. It seems to me like I'm going to end up fighting both of them. But yeah, things are going to get interesting here. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the series. I'll see you all again very soon. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Braden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Sarah Feingold, Tarsak, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.